Is going on, everybody? Luke here, and today this is going to be a short video. So I'm going to introduce short videos maybe twice a week from now on, literally a couple of minutes dedicated to one specific thing. And today we're going to be talking about in ProfitProtectorPro, when you're repricing, when I would use the setting aggressive sales generator. So in my other short videos that I'll have coming out, I'll obviously talk about the balanced and the cautious and how I would use this, but for today we're doing aggressive. So I use aggressive, balanced, and cautious, and I only use them in different instances or situations. So with aggressive, you can see an example product here that I've sold in the past. Never sold it for years, so that's why I'm showing you the product. I would use this aggressive sales for a couple of reasons. One, if it's a super fast selling product. So for example, in Q4, if I can get if I can keep getting supply, I can keep buying stock. Like, I know that there's hundreds of units potentially available for me to buy today, tomorrow, and for the foreseeable future, but I just don't know when. Obviously that could end. And so what I will do is I'm happy to be really aggressive in the buy box because I want to sell volume, because I'm able to buy, as long as I've got the cash flow, more products today, tomorrow. If I can sell 200 today, I can go and buy 400 tonight and then repeat that process, repeat. Now, that's really good because for me, if I can sell 200 units a day, well, I'm happy to take 50p profit because I can sell I can get £100 profit a day. Now, if I can push that out over Q4 for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and doesn't mean that I won't sell it higher, because what that also does is it also forces other sellers potentially down, which brings the price down, which means the ranking usually improves and there's more sales overall as the ranking improves. And so what I'm able to do is I'm able to push out or force out a lot of sellers and they go out of stock. So what happens then as the price comes down, which aggressive brings the price down more than the other options like balanced. And what that can then do is that the others will sell out because they may only have 100 in stock. If it sells 200 a day, I have 1,000 or I have 500. I'm able to keep track of those products that the other competitors have in stock. And then as I notice it coming down, obviously over time that price will actually raise up, because the lowest price now would be like $9.99. And when the ranking's already now improved, I'm able to burn through maybe not as high products, maybe just like 10%, 20% less, but I'm able to get more premium on the profit. And so overall, over like the whole period of selling that product, like let's say for 6 to 8 weeks of Q4, which is crazy, 2 to 3 weeks could be at that very low margin. And then half the sellers sell out because they obviously trying to keep competitive over the Q4 period. Maybe they can't get any more stock. Maybe I buy all the stock. So what I sometimes do is I go and buy, if I know there's like 600 units left, I just go buy 600 units and I keep track to make sure that it does not come back into stock. But I've bought plenty in advance and I don't have to send them all in at once as well. And I can play it like that. If there's abundant and it's never ending supply, again, a lot of people can carry on buying that product. So I will probably end up selling it for less overall because people will come back into stock. And I'm looking to only use this to literally burn through volume, knowing that I can keep buying that product. I had the cash on hand to keep buying it, and I'm looking to just do lots of sales, and the profit overall will still be good for that period, even though the sales will obviously be a lot higher because I'm getting little but smaller profit. So it could be like a $7.99 sale, but I'm making 50p. Obviously the sales will look a lot higher, but if I'm still able to push through, in some of my Q4 periods from last year, I was doing 20 grand days, and before that it was like 17 grand, 16 grand. Day before that it was like 100 and something thousand in a week. And so if you're making five grand off that, even if you're making 5 grand, that's great for a week's work. If you're making 2 grand, but obviously the sales will look a lot higher, but it's not about that. You're looking at the profit, what you can create at the end of it. And so I will burn through it like that, and I will always only go to balance if the sales are less crazy. It's not a volume-based product, and this doesn't have to apply to Q4. It can apply for any other period. There's some products that sell great, Easter, Valentine's Day, But this is just me giving you a very clear example of how I would use this strategy. And the only other instance I would use this is if I had a lot of stock I wanted to clear, maybe have overstock, and I want to sell out fast. I don't care if it's break even. I'll put my minimum to break even. Doesn't mean it will be selling at that, but I will always just do that. I'll put aggressive on. I want to burn through as many as I can because I've got too much stock. Money's tied up. Also stock limits, be careful. And another thing, if you've got products that are coming close to expiry, you play the same game, aggressive, put it at break even and burn through it that way. So that's how I use aggressive sales generator strategically. So some products that might be great, other periods it will be aggressive, I'll play aggressive. But then other periods in Q2, maybe it doesn't sell as great, so I'll change that to balance. So I'll talk about them in my other shorts. That's going to be it for me, and see you on the next one, guys.